Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to go ahead and just talk about a little bit of mess today. Y'all, when I made that video yesterday, what did we talk about yesterday? The Real Housewives of Potomac review. Girl, when I tell y'all, bitch, I don't know how I pushed through that video. I felt like at any moment, like, if I would have closed my eyes for about 3 seconds, all y'all would have heard was this. Because, man, my forehead would hit this table. Girl, I was tired. Anyways, y'all, I got me a few hours of sleep, so I feel a whole lot better now. Girl, I was in my room watching. Girl, I'm on what season am I on? Season 5 or 6 of The Blacklist. Girl, that's my show. When I tell you, baby, the white people are crazy boots, girl. I'm surprised that they show as much as they show, because they do a lot of killing on this show. And it can get a little bit graphic, girl. Girl, when I tell y'all, when Whitefish and her husband, when I thought they was about to die, girl, when I thought they was about to die together, girl, when I say I was in my room a few hours ago crying, boots. Girl, when I tell these white hoes be having me crying. Girl, I was like, if this bitch died, because I thought she was going to die the first time she ain't died. I said, this bitch died. And then, girl, the real gag of it, girl, they play that real slow music, that real slow, sad music in the background. So, girl, it make the scene just 10 times worse than what it already is, girl. When I tell you, girl, them hoes was ghetto, though. When I tell you, baby, they are one of the most ghettoest couples on television. Girl, they be fighting. Girl, this is before. That's gonna sound trifling what I'm about to say. If you watch the show, it'll make sense why they fought and how they end up forgiving each other. Because I was like, oh, that could make... Girl, like, as ghetto as it may sound. But when I tell you, baby, they tore that whole apartment... Girl, when I tell you, baby, her and her husband was fighting in one episode. When I tell you, they tore that whole apartment up, girl. I'm talking about the whole apartment, girl. When I tell you, baby, she was getting with it now. He beat her ass. But she was hanging with him, though. She was hanging with him, girl. I think he body slept her on the table. I said, baby, these bitches is ghetto. And then all of a sudden, girl, the 5 episodes later, they was fucking. I said, ain't this some ghetto ass shit? Anyways, y'all need to get into The Blacklist, girl. It's really, really good. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this mess. So, y'all know Cynthia. Congratulations to Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill. What they call themselves, Chill. They got married this past weekend. I think October the 10th. They made it official. Got married. Cynthia looked nice. I don't know. I think once I see it on the show, I didn't too much care for her dress. I thought it aged her a lot. And then I thought about what's so wrong with people. What's wrong with people looking I think we expect, like, Cynthia is half a decade, bitch. Like, Cynthia not gonna look like she's 19 forever. So what's wrong with Cynthia looking like she's her age? You see what I'm saying? Like, because I was like, oh, that dress ages her. And I was like, what's wrong with the fact that she has on a dress that it looks like something someone of her age might wear? But I still didn't too much care for the dress, either how you put it. I'm hoping that once we see the episode, and it airs on Bravo, that I might like it then. But at the end of the day, girl, I guess it really don't matter if I like it or not, because it's her goddamn wedding dress, and it was her day. The second dress she had on, people were like, oh, is she pregnant? Is she pregnant? I'm like, you know what's so crazy, y'all? I think that we're so used to seeing all these girls and some of these boys too who get work done on their body, because y'all know I want me some lipo 360, girl. But I think we're so used to seeing these, especially women with these flat stomachs and big asses, that when we do see a woman, especially a celebrity or someone, on television or whatever the case may be, if we do see a woman with a little bit of a fupa, and girl, from what I heard, girl, the girls say that if you got a fupa, who said, was it the niggas? Some nigga said something about if you got a fupa, girl, you got good pussy. I'm just telling you what the streets say. The streets say if you got a fupa, you got good pussy. So I don't know. But that's not the area that I really, that's not the business that I'm really in. But I think that we're so used to seeing people with flat stomachs and big asses that once we do see a woman, especially a woman with a little bit of stomach, it's, oh my God, is she pregnant? No, the bitch is 53, 54, girl. She's gonna get a stomach one day. It's okay. It's okay. Like, it's all right. Cynthia is not pregnant, okay? And Cynthia has made jokes before, like, "Oh, child, I sit down, my stomach touch my lap." Girl, it's all right. Cynthia looks damn good for her age. But anyways, the sad thing about it is that most people were not even talking about Cynthia's wedding. They were talking about Eva's hairstyle. Now listen, when I first saw Eva's hairstyle, I'm not gonna lie, I said, this bitch look a fucking mess. What the hell is she going with her head like that? And then I tipped my head to the side, and no lie, about 7 seconds later, I said, oh, this is actually kind of dope. This is actually kind of fly. I like her hairstyle. A lot of people were not here for Eva's hairstyle. I think what it is for me, once I sat back and thought about it, is when you look at people like Eva and Cynthia, who were supermodel. Well, I ain't gonna say they were models. They were models. I guess Cynthia was a supermodel, I guess, but they were models who have traveled the world and they have seen all types of styles and all types of fashion, that they have more of an appreciation when it comes to fashion and style. If you look at Cynthia, baby, Cynthia have on a different hairstyle, a different wig every episode on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think that we're so used to one particular style that when we see someone rock something different that's out of the norm for especially American fashion or American style, it's kind of like, girl, you look a fool. Because we're used to seeing people at weddings just with like a low pony or a down, like, just hair, hair curled or hair up. We're not used to seeing what Eva had a ball this high. I'm gonna post a picture, but I don't think that people are used to seeing that type of style at a wedding. I didn't think that Cynthia had a problem with it. And once I started, of course, going through Instagram, people were posting, I guess Eva was commenting, responding to some people's comments. And she said that Cynthia liked her hair. And I was like, I figured she would. Like, I don't think Cynthia is like I said, Cynthia is a model. So I could see her looking at Eva's hair like, oh my God, that's so cute. That's so fly. Like they have that experience. They have that. They've traveled the world to appreciate more than, like I said, than American fashion or American style. So I think her hair was dope. I thought it was fly. Like I said, at first glance, it knocked the wind. I said, bitch, you look a fucking mess. Bitch, you look a fool. You look the fool, girl. That's what I said at first. And then, like I said, when I tipped my head to the side, I thought Eva was fly. I loved it. Like, if I ever got married and a girl, I would be like, oh, that's actually cute. That's fine. That's dope. Shout out to Eva. I thought it was cute. The wedding, everybody was there, girl. I'm sure them hoes gonna be coughing. I'm sure people gonna be dead. I'm sure a couple people gonna be dead by the end of this week. I don't have no problem going nowhere. Y'all know, I've been a few places. I've been on a few planes since March. I don't have a problem actually getting on a plane. This is gonna sound so weird. I don't have a problem getting on a plane. I have been to Chicago, Las Vegas, New York, Atlanta, and I don't have the problem is not with me on the plane. It's me going places when I get to where I'm going. Like, I have not been to a bar or a club since March. I've been to a restaurant, but I feel like when I think about bars and clubs, I just think of a bunch of people. These hoes ain't got their mask on. Hello, the girls, I don't know, girl. The girls sucking dick in the restroom, doing lines of coke. Girl, ain't nobody got no mask. You can't suck dick with no mask on. I mean, I guess you could if you poke a little hole right. But it's like, girl, like it just makes me nervous. So like, girl, I wouldn't have went to that wedding. Girl, I'd have been like, girl, Cynthia, girl, I'm about to send you a gift, girl. I'm gonna have to just watch it when it come on TV because, bitch, I'm not going. Girl, everybody in Atlanta, the black socialites of Atlanta, everybody was there. I saw Karen, Giselle looked a fool. Giselle, Giselle looked like she was going to a church convention. If Giselle would have put on a cami and just covered up that little titty part right there, Giselle could have walked straight in the church house. Hell, she could have really walked straight in the church house with what she had on. I didn't like her dress. I didn't like that. Like, I felt like if Giselle's blazer, tuxedo, whatever you call it, if it was shorter, if it was above the knee, and if she had on a different shoe, and maybe if she would have worn her hair down, she would have looked so much better. But the sad thing about it is that's the best she's probably ever looked. So I guess we're going to just... Let's talk about Tamar. I don't have too much to say about Tamar. Tamar and David. Tamar posted this whole... let me just play it so y'all can listen to it.
Whew. Okay, so today is a lot. And I just wanted to come on here and just clear some things up. I really honestly appreciate my family, all of a sudden speaking up for me, I do appreciate that. And, it's expected when you're going through a breakup for families, to choose a side and have things to say. It's never positive. And I know nobody agrees with what, David said on his live. I don't agree with what he said, But I do feel compelled to say that it wasn't a terrible relationship. David was an amazing partner to me. He was an amazing stepdad to Logan. He wasn't a clout chaser. He wasn't trying to be on TV. He did everything on TV and showed up for me because I asked him to. And I don't feel like majority of the things that are being said is warranted because, what I went through this summer was very traumatic for both of us. And he was there for me every step of the way, even when most people were not. The people that I thought was going to show up did not show up. He showed up. And that's why I feel so compelled to say something now because, as much as I understand everybody dragging him through the mud and saying what they need to say because of what he said on his live, the other part is still present too. And this is not me trying to get back with David or we working things out because we're not. I haven't talked to him or seen him since August 30th. Just me on my journey. I just really want to do the right thing. And I'm sorry if I look ridiculous trying to do the right thing, but I just wanted to say that. And, unfortunately, this is a situation where nobody wins. We're in a legal dispute and things are blown out of proportion. And I just feel really bad for everybody, including myself. So I would just really like to heal privately and be able to tell my story when I feel the need to tell my story. So everybody involved, thank you. I love you. But I would like to heal in private.
He said, do not. Yes, Tony is okay. She's just really pissed off at David, as we all are. We don't appreciate or, I guess, agree or condone the way that he's handling the situation. It's even deeper than you guys can even imagine. So,
y'all only know the surface of it.
That's it. So for Tony to even say something and to post it on social media, because she never does anything like that. He's gone way too far.
Yeah.
And, like she said, you don't involve the children. We don't care what happens or how we may disagree or agree to disagree. You never involve the children. And David went over the line when it comes to that. So
somebody said, drop David's address, please.
I can't do that. But I would say, my words is that I believe that he's a loser boy. From the rooter to the tutor. And if I'm calling somebody a loser boy, I mean it.
Yeah, she mean that.
Look, Kika Nunu Moo said Tony is private, so I knew it had to be. So you already know Kika Nunu Moo too?
That ain't even her name.
See, this is the problem with people in relationships, right? And this is where I always struggle. we just gonna have some kitchen table talk right now, okay? And I don't want y'all, girl. Y'all can take how what I'm about to say. How y'all want to take it, girl. This is why I really don't get in the middle of people's relationships, because you really just never know. Tamar said she don't plan on getting back with Dave or whatever she said. But girl, the simple fact that girl, the simple fact that 1 minute this nigga on TV on live talking about how you physically assaulted him while he was driving and he could have died, and you hit him in his jugular, and then we started hearing things about a murder-suicide. And now Toni Braxton coming out, who really stay out of the mess for the most part. She does. I will give her that much. She really don't say shit as it pertains to especially her other family's business. So for her to come out and have to say something, you weasel, you ferret, you something, please leave my family alone. And then for you to come out and just basically be like, I just want to handle this in peace. Like, this is why I feel like motherfuckers always mind their business, because everybody, we all know them. We know people who are in relationships who fight each other and then be back with each other the next day like ain't shit happened. I told y'all about the story about the man that I work with. It was his cousin or something. Basically, he calls himself trying to step in and defend his cousin from getting her ass mollywopped by this sorry ass nigga who she was dating, her boyfriend or husband or somebody who she was in a relationship with. The man, he ended up hurting the man or almost killing the man or something like that. He wasn't telling me the story. Somebody was telling me the story. Girl, he ended up going to prison. Hello? This man ended up going to prison. Why she got back with the nigga? Girl, what? Girl, I would have beat that bitch ass myself. Bitch, I'm trying to defend you. I go to prison, bitch, and you get back with the nigga who I'm defending you. Oh, baby, no. I would have slapped that bitch in her face. Girl, now that would have been a reason for me to take my ass to prison. Girl, yes. That man went to prison. I don't know for how long. I forgot the charge. But he went to prison, though. Trying to defend a family member, a female family member. So that's why it's just like, people are always caught like, okay, should I step in and say something, or should I just mind my motherfucking business? Because the truth of the matter is, it's couples out there, some of y'all, who fight y'all men, who fight y'all women all the goddamn time, and then get back with the motherfucker like ain't shit happened. Curse, but you could be at a family reunion, and you got that one cousin who always into it with her boyfriend. But as soon as somebody step in, it's like, no. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him, girl. This motherfucker just slapped you in your face in the bathroom. So it's just like, I feel like Tamar is one of those people, like, it's best to just mind your fucking business. And unfortunately, if something happens, then something happens. Because when you try to step in and say something, she gonna step up and defend the motherfucker. Girl, this nigga was just online talking about how you put your hands on him. And supposedly, Toni went off because I think his rep said, we don't know if it's the truth because this is his representation, said that the reason why Toni went off was because the cops showed up at her house, I guess trying to serve Tamar with some papers, I guess over the domestic violence case. So, girl, you know all of this, and you still got your dumb ass on goddamn live defending this nigga, talking about he's a good stepfather, and girl, this and he ain't cloud chasing. Girl, fuck you and fuck that nigga. As far as I'm concerned, you ain't never got to worry about me saying shit no more. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. It's so fucked up because you don't want to have that attitude, because people have died that have been in domestic violence relationships, you know, especially women, men too. But we know women are hurt, can be hurt and are killed, and all these bad things can happen. It's like you don't want to just stand back and not do nothing, but then it's like, bitch, If you're gonna get right back with the motherfucker or be online defending the nigga, then what the hell I need to say something for? Girl, so I'm just gonna sit over here, girl, drink my water, try and moisturize, hello? Try and moisturize, get my 8 hours of sleep, and just mind my fucking business. Tamar needs some therapy. Tamar needs some help. She needs to get her ass off social. She needs to stay her ass off social media. She needs some help. I'm talking about some real, not no young. I'm talking about girl. I'm talking about some real life, not like no TV show help. Not like where the girls just come in and they give you the tools that you need so you can figure it out for yourself. No, Tamar needs to sit her ass on somebody's couch at least once a week and do homework and try to figure out what the fuck is going on and stay her ass off social media. Girl, Nicole Young is under investigation by the LAPD for alleged embezzlement. You know, she took that $385,000 from that business that I guess she's a part of. And girl, Dr. Dre's business partner Larry Chapman said that she took the money without authorization. So girl, now she's under investigation, girl. Ooh, girl, this is getting real ugly. Girl, I don't know what to say, girl. I still stand by what I said. I think Nicole deserved whatever money she asking for. I have a question for y'all. If you was married to a nigga for 30 years, because like this is the thing, and y'all know I'm not making these scenarios up. We hear about these situations all the time. The man and the woman get together. The man and the woman come to this agreement, or the man wants the woman to, or the woman wants to, or they basically come to, like I said, they come to an agreement that you're not gonna work, you're gonna stay at the house, raise the kids, I'm gonna take care of y'all, blah blah blah. We get a divorce. How much would you want from Dr. Dre? $5,000 a month? $3,000 a month? Because you can get you a cute apartment on the outskirts of town for $1,000. You can get you a cute little house, you know, somewhere in the hood, you know, for about $1,100 a month mortgage. Or if you want to be in a decent part of town, you can get you a cute little house for about, you know, $3,000. So how much money would you? I want to know how much money would you expect from Dr. Dre if you were married to a man for almost 30 years? Probably done everything that he told you to do, and you filed for divorce. How much would you want to get from the divorce? If you were married to Jeff Bezos, how much would you expect? Jeff Bezos ain't got nothing to do with this. We're just gonna keep it with Dr. Dre and Nicole Young. Because I do think it's kind of weird that I see a lot of women saying that she don't deserve all that, she being greedy. Well, bitch, how much do you think you deserve? Because I know how much I deserve. Bitch, it's called half. It's called HALF. Okay? That's what the fuck it's called. That's how much I think I deserve. But see, I'm a different type of bitch. Hello? I don't give a fuck about trying to keep his pockets full. Because, bitch, at this point, bitch, I'm going my way. The business is over. The business has come to an end. I want half of my money for this business. But like I said, I'm a different type of bitch. Y'all want to live, some of y'all want to live simple lives. Y'all feel like these niggas can dog y'all out, do y'all in this type of way. Y'all feel like y'all can build a motherfucking empire together and the motherfucker just throw you $4,000 and you think that's enough. No, bitch. I want $400 million. Period. But this ain't about me. How much you think you should get? That's what I want to know. If you was with a man, I don't know if that was married for 30 years. If you was with a man for almost 30 years, how much money do you think you should get if the relationship, the marriage ends? $5,000 a month? $10,000 a month? $20,000? Should you just get a lump sum of $100,000 just to kind of get you on your feet, have a down payment for a house? Like, I really want to know. All right, y'all. Girl, Nicole, bitch, this should be a lesson for a lot of bitches out there. Don't trust these niggas. If you get with a nigga, don't quit your job. Don't quit your job to stay at home and raise no motherfucking family. Let that nigga quit his job. Let that nigga stay at home and raise a family. So if mad day come and y'all gotta get a divorce, you can let that motherfucker know you're not taking my money. Hello? This is my money. I work for it. And that's what you can do. Y'all gotta start treating these niggas how they treat y'all. And that's just on period. Bye.